Hello there. So in this webinar, small class, it's going to be real quick and easy also. I'm going to go over what apps I specifically use for success. These apps are really important because they help bring in sales and they help give confidentiality to my customers also and help keep my site safe. So I'm just going to go down the list of what specific apps I use on most of my stores. Some of them are different, but this is the one I have the most apps on. Right away, of course, we went over in the other class. I use AliExpress drop shipping. This is one of the alternatives to Oberlo. So I also use Oberlo, but with AliExpress drop shipping, it's only $5 a month. With Oberlo, that one's free. And I mainly did that because Oberlo I recently just looked into, but I already had AliExpress drop shipping. If you ask me which one I recommend, it's of course going to be Oberlo because it's free. Although if you're looking for something that's straight with AliExpress, then I recommend AliExpress drop shipping. They both do the same exact thing. But I would now recommend Oberlo. It's easier to use. It's free. It's a newer software. And it's best to start off with Oberlo because if you start off with AliExpress, you can't switch over to the other one because your products are linked with it. Okay. So one is AliExpress drop shipping, and the other is Oberlo. InstaFeed is really so I could have my Instagram photos on my website on the homepage. So if you look here, you're going to see my feed here at the bottom of the site. That's my Instagram feed. You can see all my models there. So this is an actual app with Instagram where you connect it and then you just put a small code on your homepage and they show your images in real time. Whenever you upload an image, it goes straight to your site. This is going to be an app called InstaFeed. This is a free app. And the next one I use is called McAfee Secure. This also is a free app. So this McAfee Secure, you download it and it checks your site to make sure it's safe. Once it says that your site is safe, it's going to put this little button here in the corner that says McAfee Secure. And this pretty much tells your customer that this is a safe site and that there's not going to be no viruses on it. And it makes them feel safe when they're purchasing on your website. So it's a little add-on that you might want to have. This is called McAfee Secure, and it is free. The next app I use is Printify. Of course, we went over this in the other class. Printify is what I use for drop ship clothing. They also have accessories. They have a ton of print-on-demand products, and that is who I use and the main ones I use for my clothing lines. Privy is an app that I use for pop-ups. So in the last class, we went over how to make money with your mail, with your emails. So this app right here, Privy, is what I use to create a mobile pop-up and a desktop pop-up that pops up on your website, and you're able to put a discount in there or whatever you want so that your customer puts their email in, and then they save that email, and you could transfer these emails over to your MailChimp account. So Privy is a free app you want to use to create a pop-up on your website that's going to say, enter your email address here for 10%, 15% discount, or you could totally not give a discount and just say, enter your email here. And it collects those emails, and then once you're done collecting them every single day or every week, just transfer them over to your MailChimp account. Okay, they also have settings where you could have the pop up whenever someone's about to leave the site, or you could have the pop up after 10 seconds or 5 seconds of them using the site. It's totally up to you. It's a really great app for collecting emails from your customers. And this is one of them that I use along with the regular Shopify checkout email collection. So it's called Privy. Okay, and all these are free. These are all free apps. The next one I use is called Product Bundles by Vitals. Now, this app is very useful because it's for upselling. Upselling is when I will show you what upselling is. Say if you go to a product, say this sweater, and upsell is when you try to throw in another product with it, with a discount, so that they could purchase 2 items. So say they're about to purchase this, and then they go down and they say, bundle up, save when you order together. They're like, oh, cool, I could save $10 if I buy this t-shirt right now. So then they just go in and buy both. Maybe they were interested in even buying the second one. This would push them over. So upselling is very important. You could get a ton of sales with upsells. You could get lots of bundles sold and more than one product sold. You could do buy one, get one free. And so this is the app that I use for upselling, and it's called Product Bundles by Vitals, and it's free. The next app that I use is called Sales Pop. This is a very important app that I use currently, although this only will be useful for you if you're getting sales. Do not put that up if you're not getting sales. So once you start getting sales, download Sales Pop by BeatKeating. It's free, and it gives you recent notifications of sales that you get in real time. So if you have a sale within the past day or two, you could set the differences in times also. It's going to have a pop-up like right here. It says Chemo in Jamaica purchased a Black Saints long sleeve. So the customers see that people are purchasing it. They see where they purchased it, and they could click on the product to go purchase it themselves. So it's a really great app that shows your customers that there is sales happening on your site. There are people around the world purchasing, and that's what makes them also get pushed to buy something, because they say, okay, someone just bought this a day ago. And so that shows that they're a real company and I want to buy from them also. It also hypes up your site to show that you are getting sales. So right here, I got another one. Matteo in Italy purchased a classic men's tee. So when people see it, they're like, wow. So then they click on the classic men's tee and they're like, okay, so this guy bought this. I want to buy one too. So that is one way of getting sales with this app, which is called Sales Pop. Okay, the last app that I use is called T-Launch. This app, T-Launch, is another alternative to Printify. Although T-Launch is a little more expensive, they do have some more products. I know they have like mugs, and they have some electronics, they have earbuds, and so forth. So the reason I use them is because on some of my accessories, I have like this mug right here. This mug isn't available on Printify. So I use this app T-Launch, which is also free, so I could sell this mug right here. And they have other products as well. They have lots of stuff, just like Printify, except T-Launch is a little more expensive. But they still have products that you could use and sell. You just got to put your price up a little higher if you want to use T-Launch. Another app, which is the final app I use, it is not on this site. It is on my other sites. I have an app called Tidio. And Tidio is a chat app. It's called Tidio Live Chat. It's a free chat solution for Shopify. So if you've seen on my other sites, you could click on the chat box and chat with someone in real time, and you'll just get a text message to your phone or a notification on the app saying you just got a message, and then you're able to respond to them in real time and chat with them on your site. So if someone has a question about a product or your store, and they send it to your chat box on your website, it's going to go straight to your app, and you're going to be able to talk with them in real time. And it's a free app. It's called Tidio. And the way you download an app on Shopify is you click on apps, and then you can click on visit Shopify App Store, and then you just search for the app that I just recently told you. So like for instance, Tidio, I just typed in Tidio, and it's right here. You can see there's a free plan available, and you don't have to upgrade it. And you just click add app, and it gets sent straight to your store, and you download it straight in there. So these are the apps that I use for success. You could choose anyone or not use any of them. Totally up to you. Again, with the drop shipper, I do use Oberlo now. This is an older store of mine, so this one does have AliExpress drop shipping, but I cannot change it because I have products already on my store, and I would have to reload all the products again if I switch apps. So I now use Oberlo, but you could also use AliExpress drop shipping again. But these are the apps I use to push sales, to help sales, and to also convince my customers to stay in my site.